A phone call about the kids. A quiet afternoon, according to one witness, right up until officers asked about the dirt covering the front of a man's shirt.
So what happened after he went inside the house?
I was with the kids. I have honestly.
How
I don't
did he
know.
get the dirt all over his shirt?
I was with the baby. I don't know.
You didn't see what happened?
I need to take a statement from you in regards to what happened out
I
back.
already told y'all what happened. You didn't want a statement before. Now you want a statement. You were about to leave. So what do you want a statement for now?
I want to know what happened on the back patio
What happened on the back patio?
with the broom and the mop.
You tell me. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
want a statement about it.
And I'm going to make sure I'm going to sue this, whatever police precinct, whatever y'all work for. Because I called for help and y'all are arresting me.
On August 22, 2022, officers responded to a domestic disturbance call at a private residence. The alleged weapon in this domestic battery investigation was not a knife or a firearm. It was a household mop.
So what happened?
23176 Aberdeen Avenue, 22,176 Aberdeen Avenue, Purple Beacon Drive.
Can you come over here so we can... No. But you're trying to tell us what happened and we can't really hear you.
Hit me in the head with the broomstick.
Walk through the whole thing. You walk through the door and then what happened?
I just tried to go to the lanai. I don't want to go in the house.
Yes.
So I went to the back.
Give that 12.
And she's like, "You're not coming in.
431.
I said, "They just said I could come in here. You come in, I'm gonna punch you in the face." I stood there, and she hit me with it.
Where did she hit you?
In my head with the broomstick.
Can you show us?
Right here, she just hit me with it, and then you can see the dust from the mop. He was just talking to me. It wasn't there. I have no reason to lie. I'm just telling you that because I don't. You hit this thing, you hear her back there screaming, and then you're like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Right. Can you show him wherever she hit you? Let him get a really good look at that, okay?
See, it's red. I'm sure it's probably red right there. She just hit me.
So let me ask you this. What are you wanting to do?
What's your guys' relationship like, actually?
This is my child's mother.
Okay. Well, that answers that question.
I have a 2-year-old in the house where she's broken, miserable.
Who else is in the house right now? There are some other adults in there.
Her cousins.
Were they out back when it happened? Were they in the house?
They're in the house.
Are they going to tell us something different?
No, what are they going to say?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Hands on her? No, nothing.
No pushing or anything? It's just
I couldn't. I'm at the screen.
Okay. Well, let's do a complete and thorough investigation.
All right. Are you willing to provide a sworn recorded statement about what happened?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. All right. We were here for a domestic argument. We resolved the domestic issue, realizing that it was a verbal argument only. Now, once we were leaving the scene, you were advised that you live here, you're a tenant here. What did you do as we left?
I went in the back to go inside.
Okay.
And she was standing at the screen.
Okay.
They said I can come back. She said, "You're not coming back in here." So they said I can come back. She said, "I'll punch you in your face and move anymore." I said, "You punched me for it." She picked up the broom and she hit me with it.
What kind of broom was it?
It's a mop. It's a red mop.
Okay. Like a Swiffer,
that mop that you step on, that bucket that comes with it and it spins.
Yeah.
It's like that one.
Okay.
Regular.
All right. And where did she strike you? Once, twice?
Once, right here.
Okay. Now we took a quick look. We don't really see any visible marks. How are you injured from it?
No, I'm not injured.
Okay. All right. And what did you do after that point?
I ran back to you guys.
Okay.
Because I didn't want her to start screaming, saying that I was doing something to her.
Okay. All right. Is there anything you wish to add, change, or leave from your statement?
No.
Stay right here.
I don't even know what's going on. I just got a phone call from because I work at Woodland, so I just got a phone call saying that she's not answering the phone. Something is happening.
Right. So, what happened after he went inside the house?
I was with the kids. I have honestly. I
How
don't
did
know.
he get the dirt all over his shirt?
I was with the baby. I don't know.
You
Honestly,
didn't see what happened?
I did not see. I was right there with the baby.
Do you have your ID card, driver's
I
license?
do.
Let me see if she'll provide a statement while she's out. Which part?
First part, the last part.
Oh, it's locked out. What's your name again?
Raven.
Raven, I need to speak with you.
What do you want?
I need to speak with you.
What do you want?
I need to talk to you and get your side of the
What
story.
do you want?
I need to take a statement from you in regards to what happened out
I
back.
already told y'all what happened. You didn't want a statement before. Now you want a statement. You were about to leave. So what do you want a statement for now?
I want to know what happened on the back patio
What happened on the back patio?
with the broom and the mop.
You tell me. I don't know what you're talking about.
I want a statement about it.
I don't know what you're talking
You don't know
about.
about it, so you're unwilling to provide a statement about.
All right. Have a good day. You're weird.
So at this point, I have determined a domestic battery did occur.
The central legal problem is not whether a mop can support a battery charge. It can. It's whether officers had enough to establish probable cause without a single visible injury. Under the Fourth Amendment, probable cause does not require visible injury. It requires only a reasonable belief based on the totality of circumstances that a crime occurred. That standard comes from Illinois versus Gates, 1983. Gates replaced any rigid checklist with a flexible common sense evaluation of all available evidence. Here officers had a complainant's consistent statement and a faint mark on his head. They also had a subject who repeatedly refused to explain what happened on the back patio. Refusal to speak is not evidence of guilt, but it is also not evidence of innocence. Officers are entitled to weigh the totality of what they do have. The second issue is the primary aggressor determination required before nearly every domestic arrest. This standard exists to prevent officers from defaulting to a dual arrest whenever parties disagree. Comparative injury size, strength, and any sign of self-defense all factor into that determination. Simply calling 911 first is not part of that legal calculation. That is why the woman's argument that she made the original call does not defeat the arrest. Calling for help does not immunize a caller from being identified as the aggressor. The third issue involves the Fifth Amendment, and this one actually cuts in the officer's favor. Miranda versus Arizona, 1966, only requires a warning once a suspect is in custody. Before her arrest, the woman was a witness being asked voluntary questions, not a custodial suspect. No warning was legally required of her at that investigative stage. Her refusal to answer was a lawful exercise of her right to remain silent, but it came at an investigative cost she may not have anticipated.
And if you do not come out now and provide a statement, I will have to go based off the only information I have. And a warrant.
Make up a lie, then do it. Go ahead and make your lie up. I just told you I don't know what the about. So if you're gonna make up a whole investigation
So
and
if
a
you
statement, that's
if
your
you're willing
business.
to provide
I
us
don't
first,
give-
I
just
can
said
listen
I
to your
don't
side.
know.
If you do
Did
not
you hear
wish,
me? Are you deaf? I don't know what you're talking about. That's my statement.
okay.
Now
So
what?
you either let me through this door,
I don't have to let you in
and I play.
anywhere.
Fine. There will be a warrant for your arrest
Have
for
fun.
domestic battery.
Right.
Have a nice day.
You too.
You can go back inside.
No, I'm gonna stand here.
Okay, sounds
Bye.
good.
He was, I guess, like, around the house. Around the house. So I don't know what happened after that.
Did you see anybody get hit?
No, I
Did you
didn't.
see anybody pick up a broom or anything?
I didn't see anything like that.
Stop.
Yeah, so like I said, we're getting ready because the way she's treating you guys.
R-O-B-I-N.
We're getting ready to leave.
Neil, George, Edward, Mary, Ida, Lincoln, Edward. Middle initial D for Devon and L for Alright, so who else is in the house there?
It's just my brother and then her baby.
Your brother?
Yeah.
Can you get him for us? We need to
Okay.
talk to him too, okay?
And then after this,
Then you can go.
yeah, we're out.
So how about now? I want to press charges for you hitting me. How about that? So y'all don't have to let me press charges for him dragging me across my floor, right?
Come over here and we'll discuss it.
For something he just made up.
Come over here and discuss it.
I'm not coming
Yeah.
And nobody wants to hear nothing I had to say.
You don't want to hear what we have to say either. You're not
Yes,
listening
I do.
to
I
us.
heard what you said.
No,
You're
you didn't.
lying, so I'm not playing this game with
You didn't. You're not hearing what I'm saying. You're still not
I'm
hearing what I'm
playing this
saying.
game.
You're still yelling at me for no reason.
I am gonna yell because when I was talking to y'all act like you didn't understand what the I was saying to you. So now obviously I gotta scream it so you can hear me, right?
Well, that doesn't help things, does it?
You're gonna drag me across the floor. Where y'all gonna step in with that?
Come over here and give us a statement for it.
No.
And we'll talk about it.
I already stood here and told y'all what happened to you. Giving me a statement then.
What happened to
me?
What happened to what?
You calling 302?
You guys about to leave just now. Why do you
That's
now
for
want to
reference to subject negative one value.
Why, when I'm cold and I made a complaint about him doing something to me, you guys didn't do anything? What are you trying to do?
You're going to jail.
Why?
Because you hit him.
I didn't hit him. That's a lie. And I said he hit me.
Stop.
Are you serious?
Relax.
I'm not doing anything. He's
Don't tense
squeezing
up.
me.
Don't tense up.
You're taking me to jail after
Yes,
he
we
hit
are
me?
taking you to jail.
I am going to hurt you. Watch. Now I am going to hit you. Now I am. And now that I'm going to jail and my son is in the house, take my phone, Jason. Don't touch my phone. My phone is in the grass. Go get my phone.
Car there. Come on.
Give a Am I going to get
Can you
bailed
go
out
back
anyway,
around?
so
Go back to my car, sir.
Third car.
I'm glad this is what the you're doing. You're hurting my arm. Can you let me go a little bit?
No, because you keep pulling.
I'm pulling because you're twisting my body. How am I supposed to walk sideways?
You're on camera and you're not walking sideways. You're
I
gonna walk
was.
sideways.
Now you just fixed your arm. Stop playing games.
It's all on camera.
Great. And I can feel what you're doing, so stop it.
The fourth issue is the force applied once she began pulling away during the escort. Graham versus Connor, 1989. Judges force from a reasonable officer's perspective in the moment. Not with the benefit of hindsight. An escort hold used to control a resisting non-compliant subject is not automatically excessive. That is true even if the subject reports discomfort or pain during the hold.
Congratulations. You'll never come back here again. It's in the grass over there. Move further over. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Call my mother, please, and tell her I need to get bailed out. Thank you. Ridiculous. So I can't press charges for getting beat up in my house.
Our investigation has determined that you're the primary aggressor.
How? If I'm calling the cops?
Our investigation has determined that you're the primary aggressor.
How? When I called the cops?
Our investigation has
But he
determined
dragged me. I'm not allowed to be upset?
How many times
I'm not allowed to be upset if I got dragged in my house in front of my baby?
All right, do you have anything
Are
on
y'all
you that's-
crazy? No, nothing.
Okay, if you have anything on you that is contraband, when you get to the jail and they locate it,
I
it is
said I
a
have
municipal
nothing. You
felony.
can say what you want.
I'm
I
advising
said I have
you.
nothing. Great. I don't care. Put me in the
Okay,
car so I can go.
I'm patting you down
Pat
outside
me
of
down.
your
You're a
pants.
man. Don't touch me. Pick up my thing off the floor, please.
I will do that once
Thank
you step
you.
in the car. All right, I'm going to be buckling you in.
Great. And I'm going to make sure I'm going to sue this, whatever police precinct, whatever y'all work for. Because I called for help and y'all are arresting me. I can be aggressive in my house after I got beat on. Y'all are crazy. It's good to know this is what the police station does.
Okay. Fun times.
This distinction is also why the resisting arrest charge stands entirely on its own. It is independent of whatever ultimately happens to the underlying battery charge. Even if that battery charge is later reduced or dismissed, resisting a lawful arrest remains separately chargeable. Grading the officers, first. A B-. Effective separate interviews and a correct primary aggressor analysis were undercut by a probable cause explanation too thin on camera. The male complainant earns a B. He was fully cooperative and consistent, though ultimately relying on statements rather than corroborated physical evidence. The third party, the relative who declined to answer any questions, receives an incomplete. Her silence was legally protected, but it left a gap the investigation could not close. The female subject earns a D. Her silence before arrest was lawful, but her physical resistance afterward added a separate, avoidable charge. So, if remaining silent was legally the right call, Why did this still end in an arrest and an additional charge? First takeaway: the right to remain silent protects you from self-incrimination. It does not stop officers from building probable cause using other available evidence. Second takeaway: once an officer has probable cause and begins a lawful arrest, physical resistance creates its own separate charge. That is true even if you never strike anyone. Third takeaway: calling the police first does not automatically make you the victim in the eyes of the law. The primary aggressor analysis looks at the whole picture, not just who dialed first. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.